Captain Underpants and the terrifying return of Tippy Tinkle Trouser. Chapter 24. Foamy White is glam. It's top glamses. After school, George and Harold waited until the hallways were empty. They opened the secret stall in the boys' restroom. George had an idea. He climbed on the stilts. And Harold pulled the pant all the way up to the top of George's head. Then George tried walking around, looking out the zipper with one eye. Bo said, "George, how do I look?" I'm not sure," said Harold. "You kinda look like a Frodo with legs." Said George, and he peeked at himself in the bathroom mirror. "I think I'm going to need a haircut." George's idea would have to wait until tomorrow. Fortunately, the two boys have a backup plan. George and Harold store up at the street and brought 4 cans of shaving cream and a box of bendy straw. Then they hurried back to school. "We're gonna have to work fast," said Harold. The two boys opened their box of bendy straws and pushed a straw over a spray noodle of each can of shaving cream. Then George stuck a straw up Kipper locker vents and began spraying. Okay, this is the shave. Harold took another can, stuck it to straw and the vent of loogie locker and started squirting. A few minutes, George and Harold's cans were empty. They took 2 more cans as they did to the same thing to Bugs and Frankenstein locker. George and Harold hid the empty shaving cream can in their secret restroom stall. Then they ran out to the back door of the school toward the football field, screaming their heads off. The cheerleaders who were just finishing the practice saw George and Harold running around like tunic. "What's wrong, little boys?" said one of the cheerleaders. "We just saw a ghost," cried George. "Yeah," said Harold. "He was in the hallway over by the locker." The cheerleaders were frightened. "What did he look like?" he asked. "He was invisible," said George, "but he was a trail from white Islam everywhere he went." The cheerleaders screamed. They were terrified, but they're also very curious. The girls huddled together into a tight, shivering group as they tiptoed into the school to see for themselves. Everything looked normal, but they still screamed a lot way. One of them pushed the button on the drinking fountain. When the water squirted out, they all screamed some more. They
怎么都哭了？他们都在哭啊。
错。What's going on? yelled Kipper, who had just gotten out of restroom traffic, and his buddy, the cheerleader, screamed again. There's a Peter! Cried Wendy Swan. Some little kids saw them. He was leaving lonely white clam everywhere. That's crazy, Kipper yelled. Ghosts aren't for real. He and his buddy laughed. And forcefully, they locked their locker and opened the door. Suddenly, a giant wave of lonely white shaving cream lashed out into the hallways. Tell me what is glam, yelled the cheerleader. They screamed and ran for their lives. Is glam supposed? I heard of that. That's ghost juice. I got ghost juice on my pants. Loogie wailed as he burst in tears. As he jumped. Get off! Screamed Frankenstein as he jumped around, swatting at the shaving cream that covered his leg. I hate ghost juice! 那只是 shaving cream. There's nothing such as ghosts, Kipper yelled, but it was no use. Loogie, Bug, and Frankenstein slammed their locker, screaming and Harold. They slipped and slid in. Lonely white Islam, the three professors' pets, tumbled downstairs, slipping and pushing into elbowing each other as they struggled to guile in the front door.
这边都没念。
Pipper was in the woods and he plopped down on the floor in the middle of the hallway and curled up into a shivering ball. Uncle Benny, he wailed. As usual, Mr. Kerp. No, this is Lumpy Kerp. I usually remember Professor Poopy Pants. Well, he's a guy. This is Professor Poopy Pants. But he changed his name into Tippy. This is Professor Poopy Pants. And he did something funny. He said, what's your name, Captain? He said, what's your name? Tell me your first name. And then he said, I won't. And then he said, just tell me your name. And then he said, Benny. And then all the children giggled. And he become Lumpy. And then he said, find the bee. And he said, oh man, I don't want to be Lumpy Kerp. And Harold was Stinky Cheese. Harold, I said George was Stinky Cheese Frumastic.
你记得另外一本书的？
我知道这个书。And Harold was was Mr. Stinky. Cheese, I think, because I don't remember their new name Professor Poopy Hat gave them. Well, they all have a regular name. Okay, so where's mine? Uncle Benny! He wailed. As usual, Mr. Lumpy Curp came running down the hallway. Boom, 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 boom. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yelled Mr. Kipper showed Mr. Lumpy Curp the slam and told him the whole terrifying story. That's a bunch of bunks, yelled Mr. Lumpy Curp. That's not his glam, that's his shaving cream. I use this same brand myself. Shaving cream? Said Kipper. But how did they get inside our locker? Well, somebody probably sprayed it through the vents in the door, said Kipper. It's the oldest trick in the book. Kipper studied the vents on the locker door on the canvas. Purple breasts slowly turned famous benches of alone. Now Kipper was very mad. Thanks for watching. Bye.